Hi everyone, it's Rachael here and welcome back to another episode of the Ditch the Diet podcast. So today we have another member spotlight episode, and today we are talking to one of our Ditch the Diet Academy members, Helen, who has kindly agreed to join me for a little chat about her Ditch the Diet journey in the lead up to our Academy closing to new members for the whole of the summer. So you'll be seeing some little mini episodes like this popping up over the next week whilst we get ready to close the Academy for the summer. Because what I would like to do is just show you what it's like to be a member so that you can make a decision before we close on the 30th of June as to whether you are going to join us in Ditch the Diet and start your journey straight away. So I'll be back at the end to tell you how you can do that. This is a really short episode. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. So I thought we could start just with a brief introduction. Perhaps you could tell me a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and what your life was like sort of before you found Ditch the Diet.
Okay, so I'm Helen and I'm 39, old. I've got 3 children. I've got a 15-year-old, a 12-year-old and a 3-year-old, so they take up a lot of my time. I work part-time. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous.
All right, don't worry.
Okay, so before I found Ditch the Diet, I tried like the 5-2 diet. I tried the Slim Fast shakes. I even tried Juice Plus, so I was stupid for some reason.
No, I would say stupid. I don't think stupid is the right word there, really. It's like
suck it into it,
quite
maybe.
a common thing. Like, I think everyone's tried it at some point.
Yeah, and I think because I've got a chronic illness as well, ME, you kind of get targeted by these people. They're like, oh, it'll help cure you as well as help you lose weight. So I thought, brilliant, it's going to be the miracle pill.
I know, but it's awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
So your goal, sort of before you joined Ditch the Diet, your goal, what would you say was your like main sort of, what was the biggest pain point for you, I suppose? What was it that you were trying to change, I guess?
I just wanted to get healthier, really. I just want to be the healthiest version of me I can be, because I struggle to do exercise because of my condition, so that doesn't help. But I try and do like what I can. I do kind of like toning exercises like squats and things like that. But yeah, I want to lose a little bit of weight, as most women do. But yeah, I just wanted to be healthy and not have to worry about syns and calories, and like everybody is on a different diet where I work, and it's like, oh, you shouldn't eat that, and I don't know, it was just too much. So I think I just found Ditch the Diet. It was on one of the Team Tom pages, the Mind, Body and Soul, and I was just like scrolling through and I saw it and I'm like, oh my god, this is exactly what I need. So I thought, oh, I'll just have a look. And then did the free course, and I thought, yeah, this is really good, because it kind of focuses on, it's not just about your food, it's about everything, and like trying to improve your self-esteem and things like that. It's just exactly what I needed.
Yeah, that's good. And what would you say, how would you say that Ditch the Diet is different from anything that you've tried before? So how long have you been a member for now?
I think a couple of months. Yeah, I think it's a couple of months, because I've done the Transform 21. I'm on week 3 of the Ditch the Diet course.
Yep. So yeah, just over about 2 months. And what's been different about Ditch the Diet to anything that you've tried before? Maybe like Slimming Clubs or the 5-2 diet that you tried?
It's nice not being like overly hungry and not restricting myself, because I find, especially with the 5-2, I was starving on those days and just had absolutely no energy, and then the next day I would just eat everything. I'd clear out the whole cupboard, so it was kind of a bit useless. Although I did initially lose some weight, so that kind of spurs you on, but then kind of plateaued, and I thought, this isn't going to work long term, so I'm just hungry and miserable. So that's a lot different. I'm trying a lot of new foods. I'm I'm excited about cooking again, and I haven't had that ever really. I've always been able to cook, but just not really had any interest in it. But yeah, just trying all different foods, and I'm sure that my kids aren't loving it maybe as much as I am, because I'm making them try all these new vegetables. They're like, oh no, not another one. Yeah, but that I'm enjoying, and also the support aspect. I like having the Facebook group as well as the website, and just seeing like how people are going, and yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, and your kids, are they trying some of the foods as well, or how are they feeling about the different foods and stuff?
Yeah, I've got the 12-year-old, she's on board definitely. 15-year-old, he's a bit fussy anyway, and the 3-year-old, they're naturally fussy. But yeah, yeah, they're definitely enjoying trying new things, like making cakes out of chickpeas and stuff like that. They're quite surprised about different foods. So they're definitely trying more than they did beforehand.
Yeah, that's great. And how has your life changed in the past 2 months? What would you say is like the biggest change for you, mentally, physically, both, I guess?
I don't know. I think I've got a more positive outlook on life, because I'm not just thinking, oh, when can I eat chocolate again? Or it's not really a big issue. I'm not really like counting down the hours before I can eat again and stuff. So I definitely feel more positive. My digestive system is fantastic now. Might be too much information, but it never really was before.
About that. I talk about these things all the time.
Yeah. And my skin's so much better. I was starting to get horrendous skin, probably because I was like stressed out and hungry and not loving life. But yeah, I just feel more positive, and like for other people to notice, like my husband's noticed and my mum's noticed, and that's just really nice. And like I've got my auntie's interested. She's like, oh, what's this like non-diet you're talking about and stuff. So yeah.
I think it's quite hard to explain to people sometimes exactly what it is that you're doing, because when people ask me what do you do and I try and explain Ditch the Diet, I get all tongue-tied. I'm like, I have no idea, like just leave me alone.
Yeah.
And we're coming up to in the next couple of months we'll be sort of relaunching, I guess, the membership site, putting in some hopefully more user-friendly parts to it over the course of the next year, which is it sounds like quite a long time, but it's not really. And we'll be closing at the end of June, reopening in September to new members. And I know there are a lot of people that listen to the podcast that are on the fence, because I get messages all the time. And I thought it would be good to do this little podcast series so that people can hear what it's like from real life members, so to speak. So
yeah,
if you could take yourself back, a few months before you joined, if you can remember how you felt then, what advice would you give to someone who is perhaps where you were a few months ago or even a few years ago?
I would say just go for it, because I feel like a completely different person. So I'm going on holiday at the end of July, and I was dreading it, and I thought, oh my God, I've got all this weight to lose. I look like a whale, and I just had no self-esteem, and I don't know what's happened, but something's happened, and it must be you. But I don't know, I'm just viewing myself differently. So even though I haven't like drastically lost weight or anything, I'm thinking, well, this is the body I've got, so I'm dealing with it. I'm getting myself healthy, and I'm just, I don't know, I would just go for it. If you're thinking about it, you haven't really got anything to lose other than weight and negative energy, maybe.
Yeah. And your health condition, Emmy, have you seen any changes in that since you changed your diet, or is it still quite present in your
Yeah, unfortunately it is. I have had a bit of a setback, but that was before I started this, so that was kind of one of the main things. I just wanted to try and help myself in a more natural way, because doctors are keen to like push the pills, but I wanted to come off that and try and do it naturally and with like vitamins and stuff. So I'm hoping long term it is going to help.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Maybe we can catch up in another few months and see how that's going as well.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Oh, thank you so much for your time tonight. I really appreciate it a lot. So again, another big thank you to Helen, one of our Ditch the Diet Academy members, who kindly gave up her time to come and tell you a little bit about what it's like to be a member. So don't forget, the Academy is closing on the 30th of June, which is not long away at all. And if you do want to become a member before we close until September, then just scroll down on the device you're listening to just now and click on the link to find out more. It's just ditchthedietacademy.com/join. We'd absolutely love to have you as a member of the team. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's just rach@ditchthedietacademy.com, and you'll find us on all social media as Ditch the Diet. You can't miss us, bright turquoise logo, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. Again, thank you so much for listening to this little bonus episode, and I'll be back very soon with another episode of the podcast. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for listening.